Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, where I'm pleased as always to announce we're brought to you by EquiAid, makers of bodybuilder and other fine natural products. In 1989, the great horse racing movie Let It Ride, the main character's name was Jay Trotter. He had a great quote, "I'm having a very good day." Now it's a mantra that was probably shared by owner Mike Rapoli over and over and over during the Thanksgiving weekend, as he had a very good weekend, winning the Grade 3 Fall Highweight Handicap on Turkey Day with Acacia Electronica, then bagging count 'em three of the four graded stakes on the Saturday card at the Big A November 24th. The biggest scores came with the best finishes. 2-year-old Overanalyze at $380,000 Keeneland September sale purchase proved they knows better than the late running Normandy Invasion in the 9-furlong Remsen Stakes. Now getting a smooth trip behind the pace-setting Del Home early on, behind a moderate tempo of back-to-back 24-second quarter miles, Ramon Dominguez was able to sit chilly. Now on the turn, Normandy Invasion came with an impressive run up the wood by Jose Lascano to get into contention and looked like he might blow by both of them, but neither Overanalyze or Del Home were through. Now Del Home eventually tired while being along the inside, leaving the duo of Overanalyze and Normandy Invasion to slug it out in the final yards. The final eighth, which was run in 12-3, was actually very solid considering these were 2-year-olds going 9 furlongs for the first time, and the finish showed they were both dead game. Now let's take a look at the top three as we move on into the Triple Crown run-up next year, because it was 16 3/4 lengths back to the 4th place finisher. Now, long considered an important prep for the Classics. The Remsen has lost a little bit of its luster over the last couple of years, but we'll find out in a couple of months whether the Remsen has regained its mojo. It was another head-bobbing finish in the big kahuna of the day at the Big A, the Cigar Mile Handicap, where even money favorite Groupie Doll fell victim to the blue and orange Rapoli machine and stayed thirsty. Making his last start before heading off to Ashford Stud in Kentucky, the son of Bernardini waited patiently off the front end of Buffum and Coyle early on as they set a fairly moderate tempo for a Grade 1 caliber mile race of 23-4 and 47 flat. Now Dominguez kept his star clear, inched into position after 6 furlongs in 1:11. In the stretch, it looked as if it was Groupie Doll's race to win or lose, as she clearly had the measure of Coyle, but Stay Thirsty kept coming and coming and coming, and he was really reaching out, and he outstrided Groupie Doll in a game of inches, which might have been the difference. That was 2 lengths back to Coyle in 3rd. Disappointing was Himbook, who trailed throughout, and it was disappointing that Jerseytown had to be scratched the morning of the race due to a fever. Now, Stay Thirsty thrilled us at 3 with his wins at Saratoga in the Jim Dandy and the Travers, and his near miss in the Belmont and in this year's Jockey Club Gold Cup. He had a few mysterious disappearing acts in the Kentucky Derby and Breeders' Cup Classic, but it's always nice to go out a winner. Also going out a winner is fan favorite Shackelford, who we grew a liking to last year after his gutsy win in the Preakness Stakes. Now he too disappeared on occasion, but when he was on, he was on. And in the Clark, he led them all the way with a sneaky good sub-24-second 3rd quarter that softened up his rivals. Now after a mile, he was up 2.5 lengths. He was able to cruise home with a 12-2 final 8th. We were impressed with Take Charge Indy's runner-up effort, and hopefully we'll see more of him next year. Now Shackelford exudes class, and he should be a good fit at stud at Derby Dan Farm. Also exuding class all year has been his trainer, Dale Romans, who should be in the running for an Eclipse Award this year. I'd like to thank everybody for watching After the Wire. For bloodhorse.com, I'm Evan Hammonds. Also like to thank EquiAid. Come on back and see us again.